Welcome, one and all. I'm Decoy, back with another crazy camp. And this time we're checking out Malmut's build. And I gotta say, this one is really freaking cool. And anybody who is a huge fan of House of a Thousand Corpses, I think they're gonna agree with me. Because he rebuilt the gas station from the movie. And there is a lot of detail, a lot of attention to detail throughout this entire place. Now, one thing that I noticed right off the bat was for gas pumps, he used jukeboxes. And I don't think I've seen anybody do that before in those. It actually doesn't look half bad. So, really neat idea there. But what I really want to do is get to the inside. And yeah, you can see Captain Spaulding's back there. Which we'll take a little bit closer look at his character because he is so dedicated to the theme of this camp build that even his character is geared up and themed towards the camp. And this is a camp that he has been working on for years. It's just a dedicated camp that just gets tweaked a little bit over time as maybe a few new camp items come in, or we get those odd times where we get a tiny bit of budget increase. So this is a camp that's probably going to be around for the duration and just continually get better and better. But I absolutely love how he managed to turn his character into Spaulding because it looks so darn good. Now back here behind the counter, this just leads off into his shelter. And of course, you got the scrap box back there, all that. But I freaking love this. And what is really awesome is behind that door. But I kind of want to make sure I show you the rest of this wall, just in case you care. But, oh, back here, we got the murder ride. But I'm kind of waiting. See if he wants to lead us in. So here we go. We're going to go on the murder ride. Gosh, if only we could have, dynamic objects, like where we could actually set up a little track and have something move. Oh my gosh, that would be so freaking cool. But it's alright, because for what he had to work with, he did a fantastic job. Make sure I close the door. Now we get to check out all the different little exhibits that are set up along the murder ride. And again, this is where the attention to detail really helps to pay off. Of course, you got Lizzie Borden. And I will say one thought that does come to mind, not related to the camp build, but just looking at mannequins makes me think of it, is we really need a selection of wigs. I mean, we have the Pompadour wig, but we really need a nice selection of wigs just for the simple fact that mannequins kind of need hair. And of course, down here you got Dr. Satan, which, my gosh, this is just... I love the camp. I mean, I think it's obvious by now, but I mean, there's a lot of little details that I don't really showcase, specifically where he's offset a wall by, like, I'll say like a foot, and just did that because that's how it is in the actual movie, and he's done his best to recreate it and do it some justice. So overall, really freaking cool. Now this section right here is a spot that he's hoping to be able to tweak a little bit as we get more camp budget down the road. Or at least hopefully we get more budget. And just add more decoration over here like it is in the movie. But overall, it's a pretty knockout job that he did. But I think that's just about going to wrap up the tour of his camp. Huge thank you to Malmut for letting me share this with all of you. Now if you've got a crazy camp that you want to share, all you got to do, hop down in the comments. Give me your platform, your gamer tag, brief description of your camp, and I will do my best to work out some way to check it out when I have the time. please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.